Hey everyone, Ragnar here. Welcome to another video. The January CWO has finished, and at Resistance we had a couple of teams in Champs 1. One of them was the main clan of Resistance, which had some OP players this month, and as you can see from these results, they were nuts. They won the first war on percent 40-40. On the second war we felt Western King's pain since we lost with 39 stars, but JM Homes ended up getting 40. And on the third war we won again 40-38, won the fourth 37-37, another draw in war 5 39-39, and took two more wins in the last two wars. All of the teams in our group were crazy good, and even though we had a loss, Resistance still managed to come first with 329 stars. The team mainly used Blizzard Lalo, Blizzard Dragons and Hybrid during this CWL. I will be bringing some amazing Lalos in this video, starting with an attack that almost didn't need the Lalo, so let's go to it. Okay, so who better with Lalo than TK? So he's coming in with the Lava for tanking for the Blimp. The Blimp gets all the way into the tank hole, puts the Rage down, puts invisibility spells. He does have 4 invisibility spells, so uses the third one here. Now look at that chain between the tank hole and the Scatters. The tank hole was chaining 2 both Scatters with that, and he manages to get rid of that entire area just with the Blizzard. He starts with his King and Queen at 9 o'clock, and he uses his RC on the right hand side, trimming the defenses on the right. He also sends his Headhunter there so that the RC can get rid of the King. The Queen gets rid of the Clan Castle. And now he starts with his Lalo. There's nothing left on the base. He still has 2 freezes, 3 haste, the Warden ability, doesn't need anything. This one I think probably didn't even need the Lalo. So a lot of these attacks that I'm going to be showing you are pretty nuts like that. Now we've got Alter Ego here coming in with the same army, so he uses the Blimp with the invisibility spell, so he's going to be getting rid of the Tank Hole Expo, Multi-Inferno, and one of the sweepers. Also the Tornado Trap gets triggered. Probably he could have gotten rid of the other sweeper, but that's alright. Uses the King and Queen on the left hand side. The Royal Champ moves to the right hand side and starts trimming some more defenses. I think he wanted her to stay with the main heroes, but that's fine. The Queen gets rid of the Royal Champ. The enemy Queen is almost dead, so he puts a poison there down since he doesn't need it for the CC anymore. And as his Lalo is going around, the Queen is still well, now she's gone down, but we don't need her anymore. This base was crushed. Very nicely done. Now in War 3 we've got Cooper coming in with Blizzard Lalo as well, so sending a few loons, Coco Loons for his Blimps. Now he sends the Blimp and he's gonna be able to land it. Okay, so he lands it on the compartment. Just before that he starts invisibilitating the cannon and the scatter shot. I'm not sure if he's doing that so that they get rid of the outside before they go on to the inside. The CC also gets pulled, puts the poison down. There's a triple super minions. Queen is gonna finish it up. Now he uses the King to funnel the Queen inside the tank hole, gets rid of the tank hole. Also the Royal Champ got rid of some of the defenses. The Queen uses her ability, gets rid of a couple of expos there as well, and the Tornado Trap also gets triggered. And now he's got a nice little path for his Lalo, directly going into the Eagle first, and then freezes the Scatter Shot, which is the next big defense that can kill the Lalo pack. And at the end we've got the single Inferno, and the AD didn't end with loons but did end up with a nice triple. Now TK again, he's a master of this attack now, so he's sending his Flame directly to the tank hole, puts the invisibility spell, then the Rage, and the tank hole is gonna be going down, as well as the Scatter in that entire left hand side area. Also that Tornado Trap gets triggered. Now you will see a lot of the time this Tornado Trap, they always put it directly in a direct line to the tank hole, so if you come in like TK did on an angle, most of the time you won't be triggering that Tornado Trap until it's too late and you've already taken all of the damage that you wanted. The King and Queen end up getting rid of the defending Queen, and the Royal Champ ends up getting some more defenses there. And now the Lalo is gonna have a straight pathing into the whole base. There's a center Multi-Inferno, but that's fun. And look how many loons finish on this attack. Very nicely done by TK. In War 4 we've got Core coming in again with the same thing. Uses a Lava Hound to tank for his blimp. Now if you use the lava hand to tank for your blimp, the blimp can get a lot further in. So in this occasion, the tank is in the center of the base. Blimp manages to get all the way there, gonna be able to get rid of the eagle, the tank. The CC also gets pulled and also gets rid of one of the scatter shots before the wizards die to that blast. Now puts the baby dragon at 6 just to get rid of some of those defenses and funnel his heroes. Puts sneaky goblins on at 3 o'clock just to make sure that the king does walk in, kills the defending queen. Now he puts his royal champ as well. I think he wanted his royal champ and queen to walk to the right, but they end up walking to the left, so now he sends his Lalo just to make sure that the queen stays alive. The royal champ, the defending royal champ, does go down, uses the warden ability as the scatter shot was hitting his loons, and then when the warden ability finished, he used the freeze for the scatter shot, and again an overkill with the loons. Very nicely done by Cole. Now on War 5, we've got a big bullet coming in with the blimp again with the lava, so you will notice it's always lava tanking for the blimp. Blimp gets there, usually they get rid of the tank hole and any other defenses. You can get rid of CC and the heroes, that's even more value. So he gets rid of the defending royal champ and the defending queen, so he doesn't have to worry about the heroes. He does have 3 headhunters, but he's not gonna need them anymore. Now he starts with his king and queen walking to the right, uses the royal champ just to funnel some of the defenses there with the wizard as well, so that they can go inside into the scattershot compartment. He uses another super wall breaker. I think he wanted to wall break the center of the base, maybe not. However, the queen can reach the eagle. Once the eagle goes down, he can start with his Lalo, and he's going in a nice straight path. The sweeper is pointing on the other way, so it's not going to be a problem. The scatter goes down, and this was a nice triple as well by Bola. Now in War 6, we've got this base, and we again sending the lava with the blimp. The blimp gets all the way into that corridor just next to the tank hole, so we're going to be able to get rid of one of the scatter shots, the tank hole. Well, that multi-inferno was getting damaged. I think probably could have gotten rid of that exploring scattershot as well on the left hand side, but he was a little bit late with his invisibility spell, so they die. Queen gets rid of the lava hound from the CC, and now the king is tanking for her so that they keep walking in. Uses the royal champ from 12 just to trim that defenses so that they do get rid of the inner defenses in that compartment. They're just gonna be walking around in a circle and getting rid of that area, so in the meantime he can send his Laloon from 6 o'clock, getting rid of the rest. And even though they backtracked a little bit, still has plenty of loons, gets rid of the entire base. Very nicely done. We've got this other attack now. Tank is pretty close, so we didn't need to use a lava hand for tanking, just a few loons, and he puts the invisibility spell. We're going to be able to get rid of the tank hole now. If the super wizards hadn't gone underneath the tank hole blast, probably since he has another invisibility spell, he could have gotten rid of all those expos as well, so that would have been extremely good value, but he still had pretty good value. Starts with his king and queen at 9 o'clock. The queen decides to walk a little bit, so he ends up putting another super wall breaker there, and the royal champ trying to funnel her in. She still decides to walk, so that's fine. So now he starts with his Lalo. I think he want to get that scatter shot with his queen. However, they walked, the enemy queen just goes down to some pops, and yeah, this base was crushed as well. As you can see, this attack is just so overpowered. Okay, so now we've got TK coming in with his blimp and lava hound. He sends it into that compartment. I think he dropped it there because of the multi-inferno, and it was gonna help with his pathing. Firstly, I was thinking maybe going on to the next compartment, he would have gotten rid of the scatter shot as well. However, I think the pathing is better if he drops it there, so very well done by him. Puts the posting down for the CC. The king walks, uses the super wall breaker so that the queen goes into the multi-inferno compartment. And with the Royal Champion, they go into the Scattershot, and the Scattershot goes down anyway. The last Super Minion comes out of the CC, and the Queen manages to kill it. So now he starts with his Laloon, uses some loons at 3 o'clock just to make sure that the main clump do go to the Tank Hole once activated. Uses the Warden ability, nice, covering all of the loons, and look how many loons he's got left. His attack is just crazy. If you can Lalo, is just amazing. Like, he's got like 1 trillion loons left, and he makes it look so easy. Wall 7, again TK coming in against one of these bases. The CC comes out, is the Super Minions. The Lava Hound is tanking, puts the invisibility spell, the Rage, and obviously he wants to get the Tank Hole down. The CC goes down. Tank Hole does go down, and now the Wizards die, so he can start with his King and Queen, and they're gonna start walking towards 9. Again, puts the Baby Dragon to the left. Super Wall Breaker, so they go into the Scattershot compartment. Gets rid of that area. They also get rid of that defending Queen, the Royal Champ, just to help with the trimming. And he continues. Now that that's all done, he starts with his Lalo in a straight line. So what I've noticed is that they had quite a few bases that look similar to this one, and this seems to be a very good attack against those bases, or at least TK is making it look like it's a very good attack. Now we've got this other attack coming in for the Tank Hole, invisibility, Rage. He finds a Tornado Trap, so the Super Wizards are being stupid, but they still managed to get rid of the Tank Hole. He also has that Ground Expo, which the Super Wizards didn't get down, but that's fine. He starts with his King, which is tanking the Super Minions, which are on a poison. Now they die. The Queen does walk inside and get rid of the Expo. She's gonna also be able to go inside and help the King get rid of the Scattershot. They also get rid of the defending Queen, and now the Royal Champion is just getting rid of some of the defenses at 9. Once that's all down, again he's got a nice little lane where he can send his Lalo just to keep flying directly through. He did have some headhunters that get rid of that Royal Champion, and again another overkill by TK. So what do you think of those attacks? Pretty crazy how strong the Blizzard is, and then with the Suri Heroes, sometimes you don't even need the Lalo. So if you're like me and you're horrible at Lalo, probably it's time to start practicing it. I will be bringing more videos on the Aussie Militia CWL with all of our triples. We also have some dragon attacks there. We also have the Blizzard Lalo, and we've got some of the Super Jiwis that I do. But for the time being, that's it from me. So if you liked the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time with more Clash.